I'm Liam McCormack. I am 17 years old, and I'm a few days away from graduating high school. I'm really happy to be here today. This is such a full circle moment for me. I actually started at the Valley program in preschool, which honestly just seems such a long time ago. So a little bit about me. I started to speak at 9.5 months old until I lost all my words. It was all so sudden. One day I just stopped speaking. I was still a happy baby, but my mom knew something was different about me. I was tested at 15 months and diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder when I was 1.5. My family wanted to help me out as much as they could, so I began home-based early intervention doing speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy. Even my sister helped me out. I remember the days where we played pretend school and she did her own therapy for me. From what I was told, my parents weren't sure if I'd be able to speak. It's funny because now my parents wonder if I'll ever stop speaking. So as I said, when I first started the Valley program, I was a preschooler. At the time, I had many challenges such as catching and throwing a ball, talking, running, writing, playing with toys, and making friends. I took occupational and physical therapy, which helped me with my writing and motor skills. And speech therapy really helped me learn how to communicate better and understand people more. I had to learn a lot of things that came naturally to other kids, but once I did, I took off with it. So, while at Valley, I went on a lot of community trips, which were not only a lot of fun, but also taught me valuable life skills, such as ordering food, shopping, and generally how to act in public. I went from Harrington Park to Demarest to Norwood Public School, where I would attend most of their inclusion classes throughout the day since I was strong in academics. Because of all the support from the Valley program and the aides, I was able to handle all the mainstream classes at Norwood Public School without feeling totally overwhelmed. So it was around 3rd grade that I realized how much I loved art and could always be found using drawing programs and animating on my iPad. Art has had such a positive impact on my life and gives me a creative outlet. It's a way to tune out the stresses of the world and decompress. I use art as a way to express myself, and as someone with social anxiety, I basically speak with what I create. In 7th grade, my mom, sister, and I, they're right here by the way, if you want to say hi to them, we all decided to start a small business where we would make stickers. We planned to launch during Autism Acceptance Month in 2020, having no idea that the world would completely change a month before we opened. While I was learning at home through 8th grade, I was able to concentrate on my new business and keep myself occupied on the most challenging of days. And I was essentially the face of the business as I designed all the stickers. The sticker spectrum has helped me share my story and talent, and it's opened up doors that I never thought were possible. Since we started, I've not only been asked to speak at events, I've set up and sold our products at art fairs and stores, and I've proudly talked about my designs with complete strangers. So if you're wondering why I seem so confident speaking in front of all you guys, it's because this is not my first time. So both my art and social skills have come a long way since we've started the business. I continue to give it my all, both for my schoolwork and for the sticker spectrum. Until, wait, I'm graduating middle school? This was also when I graduated out of the Valley program. So, what was next? Many of my fellow classmates went to different schools, and I ended up going to Northern Valley High School in Old Japan, also known as NVOT. This school honestly seemed like a perfect fit for me, but it was definitely uncharted territory. There were so many new students, teachers, and places that were so unfamiliar. At first, I was concerned about putting myself out there and meeting new people. But I decided to break out of my comfort zone and join a club or two. 2 clubs turned into 5. And not only did I remain in these clubs throughout my time at NVOT, I would also fall into a tight-knit friend group who have had my back throughout high school. I've become leader of the props department, or props master, in my school's theater program, took on the role of treasurer in Hand in Hand, a club in which high schoolers mentor and enjoy activities alongside kids with special needs, and became co-president of the Gender Sexuality Alliance, or the GSA. I even gone to the National Honor Society for my academic achievement and the International Thespian Society for all my contributions to theater. I've truly done a lot throughout my high school journey, and it shows. In fact, just last week, I earned 4 scholarships at the Senior Awards. My involvement in NVOT's clubs have taught me the importance of commitment as well as organizational and leadership skills. And I'm going to miss all of the clubs I've been a part of and all of the teachers and friends that I've met along the way. I think the best indicator of how far I've come is being able to do things that other people enjoy and live a relatively normal life. Although, let's face it, there's no such thing as normal. Not only am I an avid artist, but I'm also a concert enthusiast, with some of my favorite bands to see being AJR, 21 Pilots, and Imagine Dragons. I love seeing Broadway musicals, playing video games, and eating food, especially pizza. I love pizza. While there were some things I wasn't able to do when I was little, I've gotten more and more comfortable with the new experiences as I've gotten older. In the end, while autism is a part of me, it doesn't define me. I'm not just the guy with autism. And as I become more independent, I've truly seen myself becoming my own person. And everything that I've been through, all my struggles, achievements, and triumphs, have all culminated in this exact moment. I'm definitely nervous about graduating, but I will say I've actually had more confidence than ever, thanks to all I've experienced throughout the years. Even speaking in front of all of you guys, even speaking in front of all of you has shown how far I've come. I'm so excited to attend St. Thomas Aquinas College in the fall as an art education major, and I can't wait to give back and work with kids like yours in the future. Okay, just one final note. So, some days are harder than others. There have been many ups and downs, but no matter what, you will always be able to pull through. I've had my frustrations and doubts, but with the support of my family, amazing teachers, aides, and therapists, I was able to take a deep breath and push on. They say that it takes a village, and I don't think that could be any more true. With a strong support network and some perseverance, we're capable of doing anything we put our minds to, and that means all of us. I'm so happy to help you celebrate your kids today. We should all celebrate every achievement, no matter how big or small. So, one last thing, I want to thank Mrs. Eddy for asking me to speak today, and all the teachers, aides, and staff at the Valley program for their support. Also, congratulations to Mrs. Bayer, who I know from NVOT, for your new position, and thank you for helping me get out of graduation rehearsal to be here today. Don't worry, I'm coming back though, unfortunately. Just kidding. Congratulations to the kids, and have a great summer.